Thanks, Juan. Ready. All right, here now with Roberta Liti. After her second round here at the Cognizant Founders Cup, pretty solid round, all things considered, very tough conditions. Just kind of what went into today?
I started the day knowing that the conditions were going to be tough, and actually they ended up being a little bit better than we anticipated. I just stayed patient. I knew the course was going to play tougher than yesterday, and I just had, to play one hole at a time. I was going to, you're going to hit some bad shots in these conditions, but, you just need to stay patient and stay in the present as much as possible.
Second year, on the tour, what have you kind of learned about yourself as, from 23 to 24? And obviously all the experience you have on the Epson Tour as well. Just what kind of have you kind of learned about yourself as you've gone through this process to get to this point?
Yeah, I think it was really important for me to have a transition year last year. I got to play a few tournaments out here, and, I got to gain a lot of confidence playing well on the Epson Tour and just understanding what it was like out here. And I think it really prepared me to have a full season out here and just know what I had to do to compete at my best. So I think it was a great transition year.
You had to make a choice too. I know you had a little bit of status, not super great status, and was trying to play and see if you got reshuffled. What went into that decision to maybe play a full schedule of Epson when some others might have chosen to stick with the LPGA, even if it was little status that they had?
Yeah, it was tough, because as soon as I started getting into events, I had to make the decision on what to play, and I felt I didn't really had my shot out here, but I thought that for my first year on tour, in order to have the best chance to play well and just keep my card mostly, I had to have a full year and I had to have a shot at playing every event and just, put every week, 1 week after the other. And I didn't have that opportunity on the LPGA. So I thought playing well on the Epson Tour was going to be the right thing. But at the time I made that decision, it was probably 1/3 through the season on the Epson Tour too. So it was a little bit of a gamble, and it was very relieving to know that it paid off at the end of the year.
And when you're in positions like you are today, obviously there's a lot of golf to be played. Who knows where you'll end up at the end of the day? But I mean, to play this well this season and at this event, like, what does it validate that decision at all for you? Do you ever let yourself reflect on it, or are you just focused on what's at hand?
I think, again, the most important thing for me is to just go into the season knowing that I have a lot of opportunities and that I don't have a one shot. And I think I had a lot of pressure like last year to compete well, to play well in the few tournaments I had. And I think my heart is in a better place and more at peace knowing that I get a shot at it every week. And, some weeks are going to be better than others. And I love this course. I Monday qualified into this event last year, so have good memories from this place. So I'm just excited to play the weekend.
When the conditions are this difficult, I know obviously had some birdies in the card, a few bogeys, because that's going to happen. How do you maintain your patience level and give yourself some grace when maybe the putts aren't dropping or a shot that you wanted to go a certain direction isn't going that way?
Yeah, it's tough because, again, you have to have a lot of patience and you truly have to stay in the present and to allow yourself to make mistakes. You start the day knowing that some shots are not going to be that good because it's raining, because your hands are wet and it's cold. So I think going into this day with that mindset, just, allow myself to make mistakes, truly allowed me to, stay patient until the last hole.
Near the top of the leaderboard, probably inside the top 10, top 15 at the end of the day. What's the mindset heading into the weekend with this kind of opportunity knocking on your door?
I think tomorrow is the first day of the tournament again. And, I went into today with the same mentality that it was the first day again. I tend to, fall too much into it's day one, it's day two, it's day three, the cut and the weekend. So I think my main focus this week is just to truly play every day as it's the first.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.